comes the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Here comes the charismatic enigma into the impact zone, and Don had Bound for Glory. It was called the highest high-risk move in TNA history, and can you refute that, or do you agree?
I'll tell you something. We talked about how insane it was that he went from the top of the impact zone to the bottom of the impact zone. I mean, this guy got to the highest place and went crashing through the table with that monster Abyss on it. We called it insane. Well, you saw it. A picture was 1,000 words.
We revisit the Monsters Ball and Bound for Glory with this one-on-one matchup here on Impact. And Abyss charged at Hardy, who wisely moved out of the way before he had 350 pounds in his grill. Whoa! Hardy goes for the clothesline. Two of them, they have him rocking, but they don't have him down. Abyss, he went for the lariat. Swing and a miss. Was that a twist of fate attempt? It didn't connect. Up in the rack. Gonna try and go for the shock treatment, but Hardy rolls through. Takes him over. Oh. Hardy taking it to the 350-pound monster here in the opening minute.
Well, it's a smart move right there. You've got to use Abyss's size against him if you can. And look at that. Hardy just gets flying off the ropes, sends him over, but Abyss able to land on his feet. And look at that power.
Oh my. Look out!
Power right into the ring post.
You're right. He just wrapped him back first across the steel.
What a treat this is here for Impact, but I gotta keep talking about that barbed wire massacre. The monster Abyss and Sabu. Can Abyss somehow defeat his fear of the barbed wire? I mean, that's the only thing I've ever seen Abyss back away from.
Remember that James Mitchell calls it equivalent to like Superman's kryptonite. It takes Abyss totally out of his game when he sees it. We know from hearing Mitchell that there's something in this monster's past where the barbed wire has come into play, and he just absolutely freaks out anytime he sees it. God, I would love to know more about that history of Abyss and the barbed wire.
Oh, I would love to know so much about the history of Abyss already, just to see how he's come to be this way. Look at that power. Holy cow. Hardy barely holding on, and now he can't.
You often refer to that as the charging bull. And that's exactly what it was as the monster Abyss crashes into Jeff Hardy in the corner. Just squashed him.
I'll tell you what, Abyss, right now you wonder what's going through his mind. Is he able? He's obviously doing a good job of focusing on the charismatic enigma right here, choking him right there against the ropes, but you got to be wondering what is going through his mind. You know he knows that in a few weeks on December 11th, that turning point, he's going to have to face his biggest fear, that barbed wire. Which, let me tell you something, it won't be avoided. It will not be avoided. It'll be all the way around the six-sided ring and all the way around the impact zone.
Not in other words, you're saying, when TNA advertises the barbed wire massacre, it's not going to be like other wrestling companies, other wrestling promotions, where you advertise a barbed wire match and it doesn't even come into play. The ring ropes will be wrapped with the unforgiving barbed wire, as well as the bars as Abyss put all of that 350 pounds, directed it right at Jeff Hardy, who moved out of the way.
Are you saying that TNA delivers?
You're going to find out December 11th at Turning Point. That's exactly what I'm saying. Duck in the clothesline, duck in the back elbow. Hardy goes there, and Hardy just took down Abyss.
I'll tell you what, great move right there by Hardy. You've got to go after him that way. You can't duck him. Oh, here he goes up. Oh, I love how he just this thing comes through. Right on top. He's got it. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, Hardy, though, hit that so smooth. Getting himself fired up.
High risk again. Could it be time? Oh, off the top. Monster Abyss rolls away. Mitchell just picked up a chair, didn't he? Is that Mitchell with a chair?
Yes. He's throwing it in right there.
Slides it in. Abyss has got it. Referee Andrew Thomas backs off. Like he's just afraid of it. When Abyss has that steel chair in his hand.
I guarantee you, Andrew Thomas isn't going to get away. Wait a minute. The lights are out.
Lights out.
Could it be?
There he is.
There he is.
And there's the chair.
And again, again it distracts the monster Abyss.
Ow.
And Hardy uses it to his advantage.
Wrapped in the barbed wire that freaks out Abyss. Here comes the twist. Twist of fate. Here we go.
1, 2. He's got it.
so
Look
afraid
at
of.
it. And Abyss is freaking out.